You know, those people in Japan that sometimes hand out like tissue packages on the street or do some kind of advertisement and, you know, they hand out little trinkets, not always tissues, but most of the time. If you're a foreigner living in Japan, you probably have experienced that you don't always get a tissue package or they just like blatantly ignore you, and it's sometimes like a line of people, like they're waiting below an escalator and you know all the people are coming down and they're giving one to everyone, and then they see you, the foreigner, and they're just like, nope. And then the next one. And I don't always think it's like with a bad intent. I think maybe sometimes there's a bad intent behind not giving it to a foreigner, but for the most part, I believe it's just marketing because they most likely think you're just a tourist and traveling in Japan, and what's the point in giving you something if you're not gonna, you know, use the tools or whatever they're advertising or trying to sell. Because a tourist wouldn't subscribe to a random product or subscription in Japan. Don't feel bad if you don't get the tissue package or whatever they're handing out, but sometimes I would do something really funny when I was living in Japan. I would just stop in front of them and be like, you know, like, onegaishimasu, like, and they'd give me the tissues, and it'd be a bit weird and awkward because I would just stop and they would be like, what the fuck? But it's kind of funny and it throws them off, and then they're usually pretty nice about it. Let me know in the comments if you've experienced something similar in Japan, because I'm sure if you live there, you have.